Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we are going to go over some Pokemon consignments. At the very end, I am going to do a verification on a Poncho, and it's the Poncho Magikarp and Gyarados box. I think that's what it is. It's one of the Japanese boxes. So we're going to open that up, check, make sure everything inside looks good. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you're ready for Christmas to come as well. But let's jump into some of these consignments that we have here. All right, so we have a Blastoise pulling the BGS 8.5. We've got a Charizard with the 8.5 as well. I really dig these new cases. You know, I haven't graded with BGS in a long time. It was one of those things where it was just too much trust I was having to just throw out there for a grading company, and the online information really just wasn't there. Didn't do them any help for trying to sell their business. But I like the case. I do like it. I wish it was uniform size with like PSA and CGC, that kind of stuff. But maybe one day. I doubt they'll ever go down that route. These are in on consignment. These are actually going up in buy nows. It was an agreement that I had made. I typically don't do this, but they will go to auction if they don't sell as a buy it now. But there is a best offer on there, so if you want to throw in an offer, you can. Some really nice cards. This would be a gold and black pristine 10 now if you decide to have it recased. And of course, this is a perfect 10, so you want to leave this just as it is since the perfect has been sunsetted. Next up, we have a Tamamushi City Gym. Got the Erica deck right there. What else we have here? We have some booster packs, an art set plus a Blastoise. The Blastoise is dark. This is one that I bought through eBay for $1,000. The Feraligatr, in a PSA 10 is pretty much it's high up there, but the condition to me looked very optimal for a 10. It's the CGC 10, so it's the second highest grade that you can have from them. But I didn't really see anything that was wrong with it, so I'm okay with this being in my collection for a fraction of the price right now. All right, next up we have a lot of, it's a variance of cards, mostly modern stuff, but some pretty cool things in here. Got the World Championships Eevee. There are several of these going at once, so that may work in your favor if you're trying to be a buyer of these, because a lot of times if there's multiple of a card going at the same time, sometimes if somebody wins one, then they'll check out and they won't buy the next one. So also a lot of black and white secret rares, which you don't see too many of these. So there was the Gardevoir. There are going to be a few more. Got a Lugia Legend. That's an 8. There's some modern cards. Max Potion, Pokemon Catcher. Got a random receiver. You know, all these are secret rares from Black and White, which is pretty tough to grade. Rare Candy, Rocky Helmet, Renicklas, Sigilyph. That's a Shining Faith Skyline, not a Black and White. Was it? I want to say Boundaries Cross, but I don't think that was it. There's Squirtles. I know you could get one from like, was it Breakpoint or something? Oh, there was an XY set with a Skylar. There's some Warturtles. Man, I can't believe I've forgotten that stuff. Zoroarks. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is, I agreed to sell this one as a set because, I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's the top and the bottom Lugia Legend. There we go. Top and bottom Lugia Legend in a 10. Very cool cards. You guys may hear my son off to the side here. He's watching. He jumped in on the video a few times on the first couple of takes. He got a little excited. I think for now he's doing good in this video though. For the most part, he's being very quiet. All right. Also, for those of you who want the thick acrylic, this is acrylic that is 10 millimeters instead of 6. As you can see, it's quite a bit thicker. It does cost me more to have this case made and to ship. So pretty much this is going to be the same price as the other one, but I'm going to add on $15 for the case, plus a little bit extra in shipping costs that's going to be there. So if you do want any of these, they're going to be on the website for $265, and then the shipping might adjust where you're at. If you're close by, it might be less than $10. If you're a little farther away, it might be a little bit higher. I did have an IG story up for these initially for $275 free shipping, but outside the USA, it's going to be a little bit more. So it's at $265, and then whatever the shipping cost adds on based off your location. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much, but if you do want that thicker case, I really like the way it looks and how heavy it is, but there's really no difference between that and the thin case if you did want to save a little bit of money. All right, last thing we're going to do, we're going to open up this right here. This is a Poncho, Magikarp, and Gyarados box. These are fairly expensive, but all it is clear wrap on the outside, and with all the reseals that have come out of Japan, I wanted to check it out. So the plan is, So on this side here, I'm gonna slit these 3 sides, and then I'm gonna come back with 3 tamper evident strips. I'm just gonna pull it out. Got to be careful. I mean, this is a box cutter, so it's meant to cut right through this cardboard. So if I catch on something, I'm trying to only cut the plastic. Don't really want to damage the box if at all possible. And I'm going to try to keep the plastic intact on this side right here, because that's the top side. And if I can keep it intact there, then I won't have to put one of these little strips across that side and if somebody's looking to display it, then it really won't show. What you doing? You yawning over there?
No.
No. Alright. Looks like a pretty cool box on the inside. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and I'm going to just verify.
Dad, that's a lot of Pikachus.
It is a lot of Pikachus. There's no turning off the camera now.
Dad, we have some more right here.
Yeah, there are some back there. Alright, so it looks like we do have, this is the main thing I'm looking for. You've got the seal promo. See 1, 2 are in there. Look like they're in really decent shape. But there's the Gyarados sitting on top. You can see the booster packs. If this had ever been resealed, there's no way that the promo would have been in here. That is going to be the biggest thing. But you can see that there are booster packs right here. Not even sure of the set. Is that like the X and Y Japanese equivalent of Ancient Origins? Does anybody know? Alright, so that's pretty cool. So contents are verified. I'm going to just stick it right back in here. See how well I can get this thing to go back over nice and tight. Alright. Cool deal. Doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put some tamper evident strips on it. And that'll be it, you know. So if you were just hoping to catch a glimpse of what was going on there, that is all. But it looked really good. I almost sold it without checking inside, but I told myself it's just better to go ahead and make sure. And it might even boost buyer confidence as well, because they want to know too. And a lot of times you don't want to have to go through the hassle of having to fight this kind of stuff if something does go wrong. But yeah, so now if you're looking at it from the front side, it still looks really nice. But on this side, let's see if I can pull the camera up just a little bit. You can see where the tamper evidence strips are on it, so it has been checked and verified, but it still doesn't look too bad. Try to do it in a way now that front, if somebody wants to display it, that it stays intact. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about anything, or if you're looking for anything in particular, feel free to reach out. My email is number1pokemoncollector@gmail.com. Usually I display that, but it should be at the top of the screen now. And of course, if you want any of these 151 booster boxes that have been basically custom built by me, the packs, they just come from distribution, no different than any other packs that you would get from something else, but I'm guaranteeing them with this little tamper evident strip, I guess. And I want to display a box for every set, so I think this is a decent way to do that. I did have to size down the inside just a little bit so it stayed tight. But yeah, those will be on my website, tcagaming.com. Of course, again, if you have questions about that, you can also ask. But guys, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. You're getting ready for Christmas, and everyone can take a little time off. But I'll see you guys later.